Hello, 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 and welcome to the Underground Gospel Show. Um, welcome to welcome to another episode. This is episode 39. We've done this 39 times. I've been back at it here on the porch. I had somebody ask me the other day if they can come join, and I'm like, yeah, you guys are welcome. We have people here all the time. I've had a few different people. Got somebody here right now, and really appreciate the support that everybody shows. Thank you so much. I see we got people watching, so that's really good. Thank you so much for the people who have made comments on YouTube, for the people on Twitch who are watching. Thank you. Hello, Twitch. How are you guys doing? I'll tell you a quick little story about that in just a second. And let's see. This is a safe place. If you guys are playing along, I did have somebody say that they tried to play and like my guitar seems really out of tune. Well, I'm tuned to 432 hertz. I'm not tuned to 440. I'm tuned to 432. Now, I can tune to 440, but I'm not going to because 432 is the sound of nature. If you listen to birds, if you listen to a dog howling and whale song and all, that's all at 432. And so it's the sound of nature. And so I'm going to be at 432. By the way, happy Independence Day weekend. I'm very excited. This Independence Day is actually my Juneteenth for the place that I work. I'm going to be going from working 6 days a week and 10 to 14 hours a day that I'm there. I don't get paid for that. I'm going to be dropping down to 2 days a week. Well, I should actually turn off my phone. Looks like I have people calling, going, "Hey, do you know that you're on streaming right now?" But anyway, so yeah, I do. So anyway, I'm going to be it's so funny because now my whole table's vibrating. So yeah, where was I? I am cutting down my hours. I'll be working on 2 days a week. I'll be working on screenplays. I have a couple. I have a scene that I have, or two scenes that I'm going to be adding to a pilot that we're going to be shooting in October. And then I have some polishing and some character development and some conflict development that I'm going to be adding to about five other shows I'm going to be working on, just trying to make them just that much better. And I got to change the location on one show into two different locations. The locations are going to change to Nashville and New Orleans. And then I have another show that I need to write. So all that's going to be done in supposedly 6 weeks. We shall see. And then, of course, I'm still doing this. I'm going into the studio, recording a new album. And that's why I was going to talk about Twitch, is because Twitch is owned by Amazon, and Amazon won't let me create a playlist that people can download. You can create your own playlist, but you can't download one of my playlists, which I think is really unfortunate. I can do it on Spotify, but I can't do it on Amazon. So I'm going to make a new album, and it's going to be called Playlist, and it's going to be, I'll have a Christmas playlist, and I'll have a contemporary Christian playlist, and I'll have a modern Christian playlist, and I'll have a classical Christian playlist, and I might even have a non-Christian playlist. I mean, we'll, might have a classical playlist. So all my albums will be called playlist, because I was telling that to somebody today, and she's like, "You just are going to win, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm really going to try." Anyway, and so next weekend, it's going to be really interesting, because next weekend I'm going to be at the Chet Atkins Appreciation Society. So we will be there with all kinds of people. Tickets are available. They're $250 a ticket. So please, if you just have $250 burning in your, if you haven't spent it on fireworks or a rental car right now, come to the Chet Atkins Society, and you can watch a lot of really great pickers and really great players, and some young pickers and some old pickers and some nose pickers and some guitar pickers and some seat pickers, and all kinds of pickers are going to be there. And then you can also go to, let's see, the weekend after that is the National Association of Musical Merchants. That's going to be in town. That's only on I'm sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I am possibly going to be there on Thursday and Friday. I haven't decided yet. It's a lot of new gear and a lot of a lot of guitars and free strings and stickers basically. And I don't know if I want to pay the $100 for free strings and stickers. I could just go buy free string, or I could go buy strings and stickers for that price actually. And so that's going on the next week. And more importantly, I'm in the studio. I'm at that second week. I go into the studio on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for 3 weeks, and we record. Somebody just had an idea and some fireworks, so we record some music. I've been talking for a while now, so I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? Let me do a song that will probably be. I think I started this out this way last week, so I'm going to start this with this. This is a song that I used to like, gosh, 20 years ago, and a lot of these old songs are going to be on the playlist album. I just Yes, I know. Everybody at home is just like, well, I hope you're doing that. Okay, yes, we have fireworks going off, and we got all kinds of fun things happening all around me. And it really worries me because the fireworks are going off on the other side of this building where our cars are parked. So I hope everything's good over there because, people, the fireworks like to blow stuff up. So anyway, um, oh, I got some comments here. Let me see what's going on in the comments. We have, what does that say? Want to be famous? Buy followers on Prime and viewers on Big Follows. That's not exactly what I saw. I want to become famous? Buy followers, Prime, and viewers. Yeah, want to be famous? Want to be famous? Want to be famous? Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, asking me if I want to be famous. Look at all these people. Want to be famous? Want to be famous? Want to be famous? All these people want to know if I want to be famous. Let me tell you a little secret, guys. There's a God up in heaven. I believe there's a God up in heaven. I mean, I am fully convinced there's a God up in heaven, and He knows my name. In fact, I'm incredibly, wonderfully blessed and favored by this God up in heaven. So I don't really need to be famous on the world. I need, and I just get more and more comments, and they're all people who want to know if I want to be famous. I don't really care if I'm famous, to tell you the truth, because I kind of am. I mean, it's so funny. Friends of mine, we travel around, and I'll go up to, we'll go in an airport, and I always know people in airports, and we'll go to, hey, excuse me, hey, can you go see if they're blowing stuff up over by our vehicles? Is there any way you can do that? Because they're right over here. No, you're not. Oh, they're over there. Well, I see. I can see them through the window, and so that's why I'm wondering. Okay, well, there you go. Well, it sounds like it's going. Maybe it's just echoing off the window, or what echoing off the building. Never mind. Hey, everybody, we got new people. It's probably Robert and his friend. And I can't remember if he wanted me to say his friend's name or not, so I'm not going to. They'll tell me tomorrow, yeah, or the next day when I see them, and they'll say, hey, you can do that or you can't. Or maybe they'll send me a comment. You can send me a comment because enjoying all these people who want to know if I want to be famous because not interested too much about that because I was in a contest just recently and I lost it, which doesn't make me sad at all. And the $15,000 makes me sad because I could have used that; it would have paid off a bunch of stuff. Got me a new guitar if I had got $15,000. But you know what? Here's the deal, and I'm going to put this up real quick because if you want to, you can actually. Do I have it here? Yes, I do. You can actually go to this bug right here and you can send money to the PayPal bug, and I could buy a new guitar. In fact, I'll put up a little banner that says that you can leave a tip code at the QR code that's right there. Anyway, so I'm going to play another song. I started playing this earlier before I got off on this like tangent. Yeah. Okay. Here's one. This is called "Shout to the Lord." Oh man, that's rough. Well, here's the deal. I have 2 weeks before I go in the studio, and we're going to. The nice thing about the studio is it's not live. I mean, because you can take things 60 or 70 times to get the right part. You can punch in, you can punch out, you can put things together. You can make the song sound really, really good. So I think you guys will be really, really happy with what comes out. Um, Please, I mean, I just haven't played these songs long enough to make them mine yet. So, but I will. I will do that. Yes. I hope it sounds okay out there. I had some calls. I just had somebody out there. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Well, I had somebody. Oh, okay. Phones in their ear. Good. Um, I feel like I'm at a concert, where everybody's holding it up and watching it on their phone to make sure that they can watch it later instead of like being there right now. So, yeah, you guys are at a concert and you're watching it right now. And I don't even know when. I mean, it's really funny to look at the analytics in like 2 or 3 weeks and go, well, I had 47 people watch this video. There was only two people that night, but there was 47 people. So either they're coming back and watching it. So hi y'all, thank you. I guess the tip thing's going to be disappearing because let's see. I'm going to take all the banners away right now, and I'm going to take away the tip code right now. And someday I'll have a moderator that does this, but right now we're going to take away the tip code. I'm going to take away the banners, and you just got me, you and me. It's just the two of us. Let's see. As I look down here and say, what song do I want to play next? How about this is funny because I had mentioned a couple of weeks ago that occasionally when you play out, somebody like free bird, and I'll say, well, if you give me $100, I'll play anything that you want. But as long as I'm sitting up here without $100, I'll play whatever I want. And then that's because Jesus paid it all. I forgot where that goes. Yes, yes, yes. Holy, holy, holy. Um. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? ahead and stop that in a different place this time. Just to let you know, well, not endorsing anything, but I'm going to grab my McDonald's unsweet tea because I'm trying to lose weight. I got to get California skinny. And mm, that's going to happen about as much chance of me getting California young. So that's not going to happen either. So, but I'm going to do my best. But anyway, I'm not endorsing any one product, but if you would like me to endorse your product, you could go ahead and contact me at, well, I guess it's time to put up some email addresses and all that other fun stuff too. So let me put up the real thick screen so that we can do that. Then I'll come over here and I'll put up, you can reach me at this email address right here, guitarforjesus at musician.org. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, since I'm a guitarist that plays for Jesus and plays gospel music, that I actually have an email address that's guitarforjesus at musician.org. I think it's pretty cool. So, anyway, I'll do one more little quickie song and then I think we're done for the night. It's been a half an hour. It's been a wonderful out half an hour. And let's see. Let's keep it up on a upbeat. Oh, I wish I knew. I just learned this new song today, and I wish I could do it for you. I just don't feel I know it good enough. So I'm sorry, not going to happen. But I do know this one. I've done this one before. No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do. I had a request earlier about the Saint Francis of Assisi song because my friend Robert, who works where I work, really likes the fact that I do this song because, I mean, for one thing, it's like 800. Well, no, it's 1,200 years old. It was written in the 12th, or it was written in the 870s, so it's 1,200 years old. But he loved the fact that this guy walked around preaching the gospel to animals, because he wanted animals up in heaven with him. I think they're already going to get there, but it's really cool that you have somebody who cares enough, and I think he was probably just practicing preaching the gospel. But anyway, he thought it was pretty cool that the fact that this guy was preaching the gospel to animals. So here's another little story about St. Francis, and I told this to Robert too. Um, Basically, he would go into a city and he would see a beggar freezing on the street. And so what he would do is he'd take off his cloak and he would give it to the beggar. And then the people around the city would go, man, this guy came to preach the gospel and he gave his cloak to the beggar. And so they would come and they would bring all these cloaks. And so he'd get like 100 cloaks. And he's like, okay, seriously, guys, I'm here for one weekend. He's your town drunk. He's Otis. He's the town, I mean, he's been with you guys for since he made that wrong decision a few years ago. And anyway, so he's been the town drunk for a long time. And he's freezing every single year and you never give him a cloak. I show up one night and now you bring all these cloaks. Why didn't you just give them? So, thinking about it, there are people that we pass all the time. In fact, I got to tell you, this past week, it's been a little difficult where I work because of some bad information that I got. Um, and so what I decided was to grow a pair, not a PAIR, but a PEAR. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the rest of my time there praising people, encouraging people, um, lifting people up. I can't appreciating people, which was the A, and then recognizing the good things that I see everybody doing. So I'm going to be a PEAR. So I'm going to grow a pair, and it's a PEAR, and that's going to be praise, edification, appreciation, and what was our oh my gosh, it wasn't respect. Recognize what people are doing. That's what the R was recognize. And so I'm going to grow a pair at work for the 2 days a week. I'm going to be there for about the next 6 to 8 weeks. But anyway, so I'm going to grow a pair, and I hope you guys can do the same thing and praise people and edify people, appreciate people, and recognize the good that you see in them. Anyway, so with that, should I do another song to leave? Yeah, let me do just Um, big finish there. Okay. Anyway, God bless you all. That's come to font of every blessing. And font is basically something that you would tie a horse up with. It was like a bridle. And so come thou font of every blessing. So they wanted to be tied to every blessing of God. And I hope that you can get tied to every blessing of God, that you are abundantly and generously blessed and favored in the next week. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And we'll see you somehow. I'll figure out what I'm doing next week during the Chet Atkins Festival. Might just watch me. I might just pre record some stuff and just play the pre roll. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do next week, but then again, I don't know what I'm doing every single night when I show up. So God bless you, and we'll see you later. Let me run some credits. I got 3 new messages, and yo, I don't know who these people want to be famous. He wants me to be famous again, and I got a yo. So thank you, yo. That's from J Melson 1234, and I don't know who these people are. They might know who I am, because hey, want to become famous? I guess I already am. People are leaving me messages about being famous. So God bless you guys. We'll see you later. And I'm off the thing that has the pre roll, and here are the credits. And I love you. Bye.